And here we go! We have 5 versus 5. It's the first game! Enjoy! It's the second edition of the UbiLoLCup. It's the summer split. Today we've got the first match of week 1. Just shoutcasted for you. Just on a side note, I'll be playing this edition, and I won't be the only one who will shoutcast this cup. I'll be supported by Taylor JT13, who did the English stream last time, and his pals, Sevitrax, and others. We'll have plenty of shoutcasters, as I won't be able to cover every game, especially mine, because I'll be playing. And yeah, that's the first game. We have to go, maybe. Stream is ready. He's waiting. He's impatient. So you might recognize on the left the winners of the first edition of the UbiLoLCup, which is the OMG Gank team. And on the right, we've got a new team, which is called the Please Surrender. The Please Surrender team, which is a new team coming from Lagny, so it's a French team. It comes from France, as the picks and bans just started. So we'll see. We don't know anything about them. We know that OMG Gank is really strong. He's got really good, a really good jungler, a really good top laner, a strong bot lane. Every piece of this team is huge. Mintry is doing an awesome job. We've seen him make awesome plays with a lot of characters. If I remember well, I don't want to bullshit anyone, but I might remember a really strong Gragas from last session. He might correct me on Twitch if I just say crap. And we've got the first band. So we've got a Leona band. Looks like they spotted their profiles. It's a targeted one. Udyr 2. Cyan seems like. It's really bizarre to see a Cyan band at this level. Might be a main character for someone on the Please Surrender team. And we've got a Ziggs band. That's a classical band because it's a really strong AP character at the moment. A really strong laner who can very easily have a really good farm. We've got a Nasus band. It's a really strong top laner, and there is an awesome Dreadnought in late game. And Braum is really strong / painful. It's a new support character that has already been nerfed once. And it's very powerful. Sorry, I'm just tweaking the microphone. And we've got first pick Jarvan from Shnati. It seems like I don't remember any Jarvan from the previous cup, so it's a completely new pick. It's an exclusivity. Maybe Shnati is just trying something. We'll see. We know that it's the jungler. Shnati is jungling for the OMG Gank team. I don't know the roles in the Please Surrender team. Oh, I have them. I do have them. Brimaz is playing support, but seems like he has secured the mid lane with Malzahar, which is very interesting thing. I like Malzahar even if he's not in the meta game actually. And here we've got a clear counterpick to Malzahar, which is Nami with 2 heavy crowd controls that can break his ultimate. Very strong pick from Cefitrax. If I remember well, yes, Cefitrax is the support player, so he just picked his character. We've got Lulu, and because we've got a Malzahar, it might be a support Lulu if it's validated. We've got a Jinx validated on the OMG Gank side, which is really huge. A huge character. Ezra has already played Jinx in the tournament, and as we know, the OMG Gank team didn't lose a lot of games, so it seems like he's got a strong Jinx. We've got Trundle, which is an actual metagame pick, very strong on in the top lane. Trundle, okay. Spunk Addict. Is Spunk Addict the top laner? I don't have Spunk Addict, but the other one I have is Midroll, so it's a replacement, which is not here, so it seems like Spunk Addict might be the top laner, we'll see. Later we've got Shen. Oh, Shen is still open, which is rare. And Mintry is grabbing Galio, who is coming back. I see a lot of Galio in games in the last week or so. And it's a very strong character. Galio has always been a strong mid laner. Oh, I've got something in the eyes and it's quite painful. Oh my god! OMG Gank! I got a gank in my eye and it's hurting my body. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a whole composition for the blue team, the OMG Gank team, and we have a pick left to be taken, which is the jungler, last pick jungler. It's quite bizarre. And it's an Hecarim. Okay. Seems like, if it's validated, it's an Hecarim. Well, as usual, we'll make sure every pick is done, and then we'll analyze together the compositions of the teams. Is there a way to update the app on Twitch? Wow. I have to say, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not that used to Twitch, aside from just broadcasting stuff. Sorry, I'm sorry for my lack of information. So it's validated. We've got an Hecarim. Okay. So what can we say? Clearly on the blue side, first it's quite obvious we've got a team that's clearly heading towards the engage with a Shen, with a Javan, supported by enemy. It seems quite obvious, and really strong and tanky picks, especially Galio. The combination of Shen and Galio and Javan, if he pulls out a great ultimate, can be devastating. And against that we have Malzahar, Trundle, Caitlyn, Lulu, and Hecarim. So we've got a team that can protect his carries, but does this team has enough DPS? I know that Trundle is really strong. Trundle is strong. Malzahar can just annihilate a single target, but you've got a Nami. I don't know if the tone from Shen can break the the ultimate from Malzahar sounds really cheated, but anyway, a lot of crowd control on the blue side. On the left side we've got less crowd control, it seems like. We've got less crowd control and not that hard of a crowd control. On the other side you've got mass taunt, the bubble from Nami, you've got the ultimate from Galio, heavy crowd control. So if I had to give an edge to one of the two teams on the compositions, I would say OMG Gank. I would say OMG Gank, yeah. Anyway, we'll see what the Please Surrender does in the laning phase. We'll see. In the laning phase, if we just analyze both matchups, each matchup, we've got Trundle versus Shen. We've already seen Aquedax playing Shen with he's got a really strong Shen, and he can dominate lanes even against characters like Trundles. We'll see how he plays against that character. I don't know. I think we didn't have Trundle in the top lane last time on UbiLoLCup #1. So we'll see. We will see how Niz plays his Trundle. In the mid lane we've got Galio versus Malzahar. So as Galio is our magic resists unfazed, it's a strong counter pick, but I think it's not that a disadvantage, because Malzahar might just focus on farming, as good Malzahar focus on farming, take his strong items, strong build. We'll see how it goes out. In the bot lane we've got Lulu and Caitlyn versus Nami and Jinx. So on the bot lane we've got, I think it's the poke versus the crowd control, but Jinx has strong crowd controls. We'll see. Hello Taylor JT13, dear friend. Hope you enjoyed this game. Maybe if you want to cast this game with me, or maybe the next one if you want. It's completely possible. We've got gold players, silver players, platinum. We've got a diamond player. Okay, it's just going crazy. We've got a diamond player, and is it a platinum player? Is the Caitlyn a platinum player? We've got guys. We'll see. Okay, no problem, Taylor. Wow. Just as a reminder, the OMG Gank team didn't lose a single game during the first edition pool stage. So, and now we see that we've got really high-level players. Seems like we've got high-level players in front of them. We'll see how it goes. But that sounds interesting. Just as a reminder, as the games is starting, it will be a best of 2 during the pools. So each team will play against each other of their pool 2 times. One time as first picks, and the other time they'll let the other team have the first pick. That's how it goes. And we're waiting for the Lulu, and then we'll be good to go. Lulu Merveille either now. Oh, damn. My game is in French. I think I'll just make sure the game will be in English next time. I'm really sorry. I will fix that ASAP, which means as fast as possible. And hopefully my English is not that terrible at the moment. And it seems like we're in the game. We're in the game. Know that. The cursor just popped. We're in the game. We're in the game. 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 And here we go. We've got a game. Okay, guys. So once again, I'm sorry for the French game. I'll make sure the game is in English next times. But anyway, in the bottom left corner, let's start with the actual winners of the UbiLoLCup, the ones that have the cup in their hand. It's the OMG Gank team. And in the up right corner, a challenger who, it seems like, has a lot of good picks, and Cefitrax is starting to take the first hits, is the Please Surrender Challenger team. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy the French game, guys. Enjoy. Hopefully your ears won't spill blood. But anyway. Anyway. It seems like we've got a classical blue start for the Please Surrender team. And Jovan will start at his red. Yeah. Classically, we had a kind of invade by Hecarim in the tree bush near the bot lane. Just gave a hit, went back. No risk, just playing safe. It's the first game of the tournament, so playing safe, just reassuring everyone that they have the potential to win. Just gouging their opponents. Don't know if it's gouging in English, but sounds nice. Sounds a nice word. And here we go. We've got the Rasp from Aquilax on the top lane on the Trundle. We know he's very good at doing so. First hits also traded on the bot lane by Jinx and Caitlyn. And Brimaz, he's taking some hits from Galio and giving some hits too, despite the magic resist. Nice, that sounds nice. That sounds quite nice. Whoa, another bubble. These bubbles are annoying, really annoying. And we'll do the matchups. Yeah, we'll do the matchups. Balam, matchups. He's in the top lane, he's here, and we've got the matchups. Here. On the last hit side, actually, we've got Galio doing well against Brimaz. Galio is really strong and has a huge potential in the early game. That's really annoying how stacking magic resist makes him stack power. That's the topic of this character. That's the goal. In the top lane, it's an even farming at the moment. Sorry for that. In the mid lane, we've got Mintry going wild, and Malzahar just unable to farm correctly. Bot lane it's even. Top lane it's quite even too, and it's quite calm. We've got a Schnetty that did not engage. Okay, maybe he's waiting for his opponent to go a little further. No, it's the engage, and the first time we've got the red. It's applied. Oh, really, really nice pillar here. Very nice from Niz. Very, very nicely done. The perfect place between him and his two opponents, making sure they can't chase him. Very nice. And we've got the first aggression from Hecarim against Mintree. A really nice bump. We've got all the DPS going wide, but it's tough to drop down a Galio from full health to nothing, especially with a mage, even if it's 2 versus 1. And Mintree is going back without wasting his flash. That taunt won't connect from Aqueducts, but he's dominating his lane. His opponent is quite low. Wow, that was a huge bubble here. And Mintree is having a good form. Aquilax too. Jinx is even against Caitlyn, so we've got Ether versus Punkaddict. He has to manage his wave under his tower, but he's doing quite well in that regard. It's nice. It's nicely done. The warding from Aquilax into the tree bush, classical. Some aggression from Niz. Wow, with a very, very nice pillar. Is it enough? It's enough to repel the Shen. Actually, Brimaz is taking some damage. We don't have a lot of mana left in the mid lane, so it might be a little calmer, more calm. The aggression in the bot lane with the engage of the Hecarim. That's a flash out from CV Tracks. That's very nice. Whoa, it was close, but it's saved. Nice, nicely done. In the top lane, we've got Niz just bullying the Shen out. I think that's the first time I see Aquilax having such a hard time. Oh, that's the ultimate from Brimaz on Mintree, but so much magic resist and damages are dealt by the Galio in return. A lot of damage on Brimaz. That has to go away. We've got the teleportation back from Shen to the top lane. He just bought a giant belt as his first item. And Mintree can just take a huge lead in the mid lane, as you can see. At 7 minutes, he already has 56 last hits. We've got 50 hits from the bot lane, 80 carries. And 50 last hits also for the Shen against 35 for the Trundle. So the farms are really, really decent at the moment. Really good, I have to say. Really good. It's not the pro stage, see, like 100 in 10 minutes, but it's quite close, especially for Mintree. It's going quite well. So it's a little calmer here. Peaceful Odd. This is the tone from Aquilax. The nice pillar. Just with a little bit Aquilax, but he dealt the damage. He's got a lot of HP now that he has his Giant's Belt. He's got 2 Doran's Blade and a Vampiric Scepter from Trundle. So he might sustain his lane quite easily. No kills at the moment. No kill, it's 0-0. The junglers are just farming. We've got an Hecarim with his red, a Jarvan with his blue. It's going good. The aggression from Aquilax, the tone didn't connect. It's quite sad, but the damage is there. The Unpower from the Trundle. I don't know really well Trundle, I have to say. It's the Royaume Gelé? Oh, Royaume Gelé, it seems like it's the path. The path, the circle. Next time I'll have this game in English. I swear to God I have this one. Still the aggression on the top lane. Wow, so much damage and so much regeneration from the Trundle. Just pulling back the Shen towards his tower. Aqualax might just wonder if he can handle this Trundle. The ultimate from Mintry, but we've got the shield and the shield from Shen. With the ultimate, that's really nicely done by Aqualax. That bait, really nice first blood taken by the OMG Gank with a combination that just surprised everyone. Me, I'm not accepted. Really surprised and really good play, a good combo from that team. Good protection on the mid laner and the taunts to keep the Malzahar in the Galio ultimate. Nicely done. Really nicely done. Yeah, that was fast. That was fast. On the farm side, it seems like we've got a Spunk Addict really accurate with his farming with 83 last hits in 10.5 minutes. That's a really nice level. We've got Galio also at more than 80 creep farm. That taunt won't connect once again by Aqualax. Malzahar is really in trouble because he only has 36 last hits. Wow, that's that connected. And the ultimate from Jinx, very nice judgment from the Jinx. It's the second kill for the OMG Gank team. Wow, nice. Okay. 2 kills, 0. Anyway, Aqualax is just having troubles. He came back on his lane with more armor, with chainmail. It seems like it's a chainmail, and a cloth armor because I know this one in English. It's a cloth armor. So nice. And we've got the engage from Akaram with the ultimate from Brimaz. Excellent, but Knighty is here. He might take the kill. Nice, really nicely done. Maybe the second kill. We've got the ultimate from Mintry. Excellent. Wow, it's a second kill. Great. That was nice too. And on the bot lane, we've got Aqualax just bullying away his opponents because now he has the armor to just tank his opponents and sustain his damage. Really nice. We've got we've seen Ether just going back towards the mid lane to help his teammates. Whoa, that was a taunt just to avoid the Trundle, the way home, the safe way home. Oh, Windina, my dear friend, how are you, my Windina? Hope you enjoy the game. And yes, Windina, he's an old Malzahar player. It was your main Windina, if I remember well. As we've got the aggression on the top lane on the Trundle. Shen's still bullying his opponent away, even if the Trundle has a really good regeneration. He's just contesting the farm really well. That taunt won't connect either, but the damage is here! Oh, no, don't go too far, little Trundle. You're under your tower, so he's going to back safely. If you look at the farms, it's huge. We've got more than 110 creep killed by the Caitlyn. Very nice. And more than 100 kills on Mintry on his Galio. Nice. These players are very accurate in terms of farming. back to the calm. Yes, indeed, it's a huge gap in the mid lane from the beginning. The Galio just bullies the Malzahar away. As I said during the picks and bans, Galio is quite a strong counter to Malzahar. He sustains his damage and just deals a huge crap ton of damage. That's Galio. Unfortunately, that's Galio. Yeah, as you can see, just go away, you won't have the farm. Wow. Just dealing so many damage, so much damage. Okay, back to calm. The junglers are just farming and are quite even, but the Jarvan has 2 kills, which helps a lot. On the bot lane, we've got Caitlyn coming back with his Infinity Edge as first item, as the taunt is connecting this time. Some damage has been dealt. I was saying that, yeah, the Jinx will come back on her lane without the Infinity Edge, but with the Berserker Brave. And we've got a Caitlyn with the Infinity Edge, and we've got a lane gank indeed, and this taunt will also connect. Harassing, just following his opponent's life regeneration, as we have a ultimate and really good bump. We've got the Jarvan who's back, and the ultimate of Vitrax will just tank all the damage and remain in life. We've got 2 kills here, and Mintry is just being ulted under the opponent's tower, but just sustaining the damage. The Caitlyn will just go back with her life, but just barely escape the wrath of her opponents. And maybe we'll have some kind of Drake shenanigan going on. Even if it's warded, we indeed will see a Drake. The Drake is engaged by... whoa, and that was a bait. Malzahar just saw the team going towards the Drake and went into a wild Galio appearing. No, sad Spunkadig just not wasting his ultimate, but his ultimate was protected by the Nami. The Nami heal. Yeah. And once again, taunt damage. Wow! Okay, we've got more damage going on. Good stuff on the Trundle. Aquilex is having trouble. Will he get died? No. Whoa! We've got Galio going from the Tribush in the opponent's jungle. Aquilex just feared something. The pink ward will be unpinked AFAP by the Lulu. 6-0, and we've got 4k gold. 4k more gold for the OMG Gank team. Starting quite strong, but we've got really good form, a really good form from the Caitlyn and from the Trundle. Shen and Trundle are just trading back and forth in terms of who can bully the other out. As here you can see, Shen has the upper hand, but we saw Trundle having the upper hand on the last time. Each time one goes back and buys stuff, he gets the edge. It seems like it's like that. Now Shen, he's back with his Sunfire Cape, and he's dealing a crap ton of damage with the addition of the Sunfire Cape passive. In the bot lane, it's quite interesting because I think we've got a better stuff on Caitlyn, even if it's slightly, the Infinity Edge is really good. Anyway, we've got a Zeal. We quite have the Infinity Edge on Ether with Jinx. It's quite even. The bot lane is quite even if I would put the Caitlyn slightly ahead. Ooh, that ultimate with the flash! It's not enough. The Lulu ultimate is here to protect. That was a little misjudgment, as we've got Shen and Galio going towards the top lane to take the tower. Equilax and Galio will meet two wild opponent. There will be an ultimate. It seems like the ultimate from Intri is going wild. The Trundle is not going to... Oh, the ultimate from Brimaz, who went in on the lane quite cleverly, and now we've got the Mintry going back toward his tower. With the shield regeneration. Seems like it's a half dive. There's the bubble. The tower is decently tanked, but we've got 2-4-0 for Galio. Very nice tower management, as I say. Very, very nice tower management from Mintry. And Aquilak is going down first in his team. And Trundle taking the first kill for the play surrender. And the engage from Snati with the ultimate, with Aquilax coming. Okay, that was a wombo combo. The wombo combo, Jarvan plus Shen. If you don't know about it, it's deadly. It's just deadly. As you could see on Brimaz, 2 ultimates indeed, but it's a kill. We've got Trundle who teleported down. Teleported down. Yeah, teleported down to protect and to try to get a kill on the low life Ether, but no, not this time. Ether protecting the path, seeing his opponents, playing safe, cool. Trundle is going back. Trundle and Mintry meeting. He has the first purple tower on mid lane is down. Mintry has to go a little further to take his creep, exposing his gargoyle body to the Please Surrender team. And on the farm side, Malzahar is slightly coming back, but Mintry with his Galio has a lot of creep kills. A lot more creep kills. Caitlyn is really decent. Really good farming from that player. 180 at 22 minutes. That's really huge. 163 against 150 for Trundle. We've got 2 strong top laners, as Brimaz is unwarding this pink ward. There you might just farm your creeps. Might be better. You are behind. And now we've got the fight for the Drake. Even if there's no Drake, we've got a strong engage from the Jarvan of Snati. Ooh, the ultimate from Jinx is going wild. We've got the protection from the Lulu ultimate, but it won't be enough. It seems like Snati will just take the kill once again as we go back to the top lane, where Trundle is really bullying Shen out now that he has his Blade of the Rune King? Blade of the Rune King? Yeah. Blade of the Rune King. And Acrix is going to fall on the Sith of Hecarim. Yeah, and it leaves the Drake open because we've got the jungler going out towards the top lane. Very good call for the blue team. They took 1 kill and they saw the jungler going towards the top lane, so they knew the Drake was open. Great. Great read. The root from Ether, very clever placement. 11-2, we've got 6k advantage for the OMG Gank team in this first game of the UbiLoLCup. The former champions are here and they are hungry. Yo, the Zat is connecting on the Lulu. Nice, clean. And we've got some calm and some unwarding from entry. Classical. Whoa. Okay. As you can see, we've got a Galio with a Thorn Mail. With a Thorn Mail. Sounds weird. Sounds quite weird. On a Galio, I would have strongly preferred a Sunfire Cape, which is good with the ultimate for the damage, etc. It gives armor. If he wants armor, just grab Sunfire Cape, not Thorn Mail. Don't see the point here. Maybe we'll have Mintry to explain his choice after the game. Anyway, still farming, top lane still being bullied. Aquilax is going to meet Trundle and Hecarim this time. Maybe the dash, yeah, the dash through the wall, but we've got a dash, also a dash on Hecarim. And that's the kill on Brimaz. Nicely picked from Brimaz. That kill will help him coming back in the game, I hope. And we've got Kerriding say that he doesn't think it's it's not that weird. I know that the ultimate will tone the players. It tones the players so they will take back damage from the Thorn Mail. But yeah, I'm not a pro Galio player, I have to say. Yeah, I see. I see the point. It seems like I'm totally wrong on the Thorn Mail. I apologize. So yeah, okay, I agree. I'm not a really nice Galio player, I have to say. Back to the game. We've got the farming from Spunk Addict on bot lane, who still leads the creep kills. And we've got the push from the OMG Gank in the mid lane. They are gathering the 5 players to push the second mid tower. Good choppers from Ether, really nice placement. We've got a pillar in the middle of the lane from the Trundle from Niz. I did say it was good. I did say. Tower is being chopped down. We've got the engage, strong engage from the Hecarim. Wow, it's the Police Surrender team who is getting raped away. Brimaz and the Hecarim took a heavy amount of damage. Niz is going down too, but the tower is going to deal a lot of damage. We've got the Lulu just flashing out. Aquila's flashing too. And really nice management from the team, keeping everyone alive. And Jinx taking the kill on the opponent's AD carry. Really nice team fight management, being engaged by the Hecarim. We had a nice Nami ultimate to counter the pressure, and yeah, just really nice management overall. Aquilax teleporting towards the bot lane just to take the farm and keeping the tower alive. Going nice. It's going pretty well for the OMG Gank, actually. We've got about 10k about 10k advantage. At the moment we are at 28, so about 30-minute mark. Yeah. The tanky composition wins, as you say. Yeah, nice. The team are just now roaming around Baron, placing wards. That's Baron time. That's Baron time now. So pink wards and this, which I don't know the English name. To just wipe away the wards is the ward and unwarding time around Baron. Each team just taking the farm in their respective jungle. Unwarding the pink ward. Taking buffs, contesting buffs, as you can see, smiting buffs. Taking drakes, free drake for the OMG Gank. Securing their 10k advantage. Oh, that was a huge face check from Lulu and wasting her ultimate on herself too. The dash in from the Jarvan. Ultimate on the Hecarim. The ultimate to go out. Wow. An Hecarim ultimate just to go out. That's a waste. That's a waste. We've got a team that has to play safe now. Aquedax is split pushing like a good Shan he's always doing. Hecarim is on point with contesting the inhibitor, but there are 4 members of the blue team. It's quite difficult. He doesn't have a lot of support. And the blue team is quite packed, so it's quite hard to contest alone. Ezra is going back to buy some stuff. Some unwarding for safe tracks. Seems like we'll soon have a BOTRK on Jinx. The bot lane farming, just farming. Even if the team is in quite bad shape overall, if we look at the kill count, Spunk Addict is still really strong in terms of last hits. He's near the 9 mark. 9 creeps per minute. 9 creeps per minute, yeah. Which is nice. Pro players have to be at 10, the 10 mark, 10 creep killed every minute. And we've got quite a 9 player here. Nice. Every player here is at 8 or 9. The engage from the Hecarim, the ultimate from Caitlyn on Jinx, but Shnati is here to repel the team with his Demolition body. We've got Mintry in a quite good position. Nice stone from Aquedax, but Mintry has taken the trap, so the ultimate is a little bit far. Even if we've got 2 kills and a lot of HP for the blue team. The ultimate from Jinx won't connect with the low life Caitlyn, but it's a 4-4-0 for the OMG Gank team, and Mintry just tanking with his shield. The tower, the mid tower will be taken, and will have the first win of the tournament. And once again, it's OMG Gank who really strongly won this game and bullied out with a strong tank composition. Their opponents will go straight to the second game. Okay, it seems like we have the second game. 3-minute break. 3-minute break. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna broadcast a song for you, pals, and we'll come back with the second game of the best of two, the first best of two in the tournament. We'll come back in a bit. And here we go. We have 5 versus 5. It's the first game. Enjoy. It's the second edition of the UbiLoLCup. It's the summer split. Today we've got the first match of week 1. Just shoutcasted for you. Just on a side note, I'll be playing this edition, and I won't be the only one who will shoutcast this cup. I'll be supported by Taylor JT13, who did the English stream last time, and his pals, Sevitrax, and others. We'll have plenty of shoutcasters, as I won't be able to cover every game, especially mine, because I'll be playing. And yeah, that's the first game. We have to go, maybe. Stream is ready. He's waiting. He's impatient. So you might recognize on the left the winners of the first edition of the UbiLoLCup, which is the OMG Gank team. And on the right, we've got a new team, which is called the Please Surrender. The Please Surrender team, which is a new team coming from Lagny, so it's a French team. It comes from France, as the picks and bans just started. So we'll see. We don't know anything about them. We know that OMG Gank is really strong. He's got really good, a really good jungler, a really good top laner, a strong bot lane. Every piece of this team is huge. Mintry is doing an awesome job. We've seen him make awesome plays with a lot of characters. If I remember well, I don't want to bullshit anyone, but I might remember a really strong Gragas from last session. He might correct me on Twitch if I just say crap. And we've got the first band. So we've got a Leona band. Looks like they spotted their profiles. It's a targeted one. Udyr 2. Cyan seems like. It's really bizarre to see a Cyan band at this level. Might be a main character for someone on the Please Surrender team. And we've got a Ziggs band. That's a classical band because it's a really strong AP character at the moment. A really strong laner who can very easily have a really good farm. We've got a Nasus band. It's a really strong top laner, and there is an awesome Dreadnought in late game. And Braum is really strong / painful. It's a new support character that has already been nerfed once, and it's very powerful. Sorry, I'm just tweaking the microphone. And we've got first pick Jarvan from Shnati. It seems like I don't remember any Jarvan from the previous cup, so it's a completely new pick. It's an exclusivity. Maybe Shnati is just trying something. We'll see. We know that it's the jungler. Shnati is jungling for the OMG Gank team. I don't know the roles in the Please Surrender team. Oh, I have them. I do have them. Brimaz is playing support, but seems like he has secured the mid lane with Malzahar, which is very interesting. Very interesting thing. I like Malzahar even if he's not in the meta game actually. And here we've got a clear counterpick to Malzahar, which is Nami with 2 heavy crowd controls that can break his ultimate. Very strong pick from Sephitrax. If I remember well, yes, Sephitrax is the support player, so he just picked his character. We've got Lulu, and because we've got a Malzahar, it might be a support Lulu if it's validated. We've got a Jinx validated on the OMG Gank side, which is really huge. A huge character. Ezra has already played Jinx in the tournament, and as we know, the OMG Gank team didn't lose a lot of games, so it seems like he's got a strong Jinx. We've got Trundle, which is an actual meta game pick, very strong on the in the top lane. Trundle, okay. Spunk Addict. Is Spunk Addict the top laner? I don't have Spunk Addict, but the other one I have is Midroll, so it's a replacement, which is not here, so it seems like Spunk Addict might be the top laner, we'll see. Later we've got Shen. Oh, Shen is still open, which is rare. And Mintry is grabbing Galio, who is coming back. I see a lot of Galio in games in the last week or so. And it's a very strong character. Galio has always been a strong mid laner. Oh, I've got something in the eyes and it's quite painful. Oh my god! OMG Gank! I got a gank in my eye and it's hurting my body. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a whole composition for the blue team, the OMG Gank team, and we have a pick left to be taken, which is the jungler, last pick jungler. It's quite bizarre. And it's an Hecarim. Okay. Seems like if it's validated, it's an Hecarim. Well, as usual, we'll make sure every pick is done, and then we'll analyze together the compositions of the teams. Is there a way to update the app on Twitch?